worry about the littles and you get on the big. For me, common sense stuff. Where we dig ourselves a little hole, each possession. Oh, that first half, there's so many opportunities. And I think the best thing out of that game
Good afternoon, basketball players, and welcome to the IWBF World Championships for Men 2018. Today's routine. Good game between the team from Argentina and the team from Australia. Let's meet the players from the team from Argentina. Carlos Sisse, Fernando Olivero, Joel Gomez, Marco Anderson, Gustavo Rivane, Maximiliano Ruggieri, Daniel Cooper, Christian Gordo, Adrian Perez, and Alvaro Rodriguez, Ivan Gomez, the team from Argentina is coached by Manuel Varela, assisted by Luca Maravini. Let's begin from Australia. Samuel White, Will Nathan, Kim Lavin, John Curtis, Stephen Allen, Kristen Gold, Yannick Wade, Claudia Paul, Matthew McKay, Luke Cooper, Greg Sickers, Michael Phillips.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2018 Wheelchair Basketball World Championships. We're about to get underway with Australia versus Argentina. I am the commentator for today, Dylan Cummings. 5 minutes to go till tip off. Okay, so it is now under 3 minutes to go till tip off.
The commissioner is Dan Phillips from Great Britain.
That's okay.
The stream. Can you move over a little?
Yeah, it's back on, yeah.
The starting lineup for the team from Argentina. Number 4, Carlos Spain. Number 8, Gustavo Villalpando. Number 12, Cristian Gomez. Number 13, Nathan Perez. And number 4, Carlos Sete. The starting lineup for the team from Australia. Number 5, Dylan Aiken. Number 7, John Burris.
Okay, so we are about to get underway with the Australia versus Argentina men's game. 30 seconds to go till tip off.
Let's play. Good question, basketball.
Have you introduced it?
Yeah, slightly, but when I
Hello, you are tuning into the Australian men against Argentina men's game here at the 2018 Wheelchair Basketball World Championships in Hamburg. I am sitting here with Dylan Cummings from GB and working for the IWBF Press. Our starting five for Australia is Bill Latham, Kim Robin, Sean Norris, Yannick Blair, and Tom O'Neill-Thorne. And the starting five for Argentina is number 4, Carlos Alberto Esteche, number 8, Gustavo Villalpando, number 12, Christian, 13, Adrian Jesus Perez, and 14, Adolfo Berdun. And the tip-off is happening, and Australia is going to come away with the ball.
And Norris with the ball now for Australia.
Dylan, what are you expecting from this game? Who do you think is going to come out on top?
I think Australia will come out on top. Obviously previous world champions for the past 2 world championships they won in 2010 and 2014, but I think Argentina will give them a good game as they are one of the world's most developing nations.
Yeah, I definitely think Argentina's been doing very, very well these past few years. They've had a couple of really, really close games, I know, against some of the Americas teams, especially the Brazilian men. They've been kind of battling back and forth for a few years now. I think a really amazing player for the Argentinian team is number 8, Gustavo Villalpando, and yeah, he is playing as a 1-0, and as you can see, he only has 1 arm, and he is just absolutely phenomenal. His speed, his chair skills, his shooting, everything with only 1 arm, and he's probably one of the best 1-0s in the world because he is just a phenomenal player, and he is huge. He's super tall.
My favourite player from the Argentinian team is Carlos Estache. I've seen him play in May back at the Champions League for Cantu, and his three-point shooting was phenomenal.
Bill Latham for the Australian men's team is also going to be very, very important. He's playing for CD Alunion in Madrid, and they've been one of the top club teams in Europe for years now, winning multiple Champions Leagues and other big tournaments. And he's just a very, very well-experienced 4-5 player. And his height and his ability to get into the key and finish strong is going to be really, really important for this Australian men's team.
Definitely, definitely.
As you can tell, it's been a very fast-paced, very aggressive game. Lots of chair contact. The Australians actually keeping the Argentinian team outside of the three-point line right now. Sorry, I have my dog here with me, and he decided that he wanted to try and to get some food. Nice shot there by the Australian men's team.
By Tom O'Neill-Thorne, one of the best young players in the world right now. Tom O'Neill-Thorne, only 21 years old.
Really? That's happened. The Australian men's team also finished very well at the junior, the under-25 or under-23 World Championships in Toronto a few years ago. I think their men's team did very well there. I think a third-place finish or something.
Yeah, as far as I can recollect, yes.
Yeah, so he must have been on that team and probably a very, very important part of that team.
Yeah.
A little bit of a miscommunication on that pass there on the Argentinian offense. It's going to be an Australian inbound at the baseline. Kim Robbins to Sean Norris. Sean Norris, also a very, very experienced player on this men's national team. He's been to multiple World Championships, multiple Paralympic Games. Very, very well-trained three-pointer. That's going to be a foul on number 5, Bill Latham of Australia. That's going to be his first personal foul, team's second foul.
Bill Latham, his first.
Argentina trying to set up that two-man game there.
Nice.
Adolfo Verdun hitting that 45-degree bank shot. He's also been a very critical part of Cantu, a team in Italy, a club team in Italy, that has also been one of the top teams in Europe for quite a while now.
Yeah,
they finished third this year at Champions Cup.
Yeah, they finished third.
Australia maintaining very good chair contact, very high on the court, lots of high pressure. Number 13, Perez being able to get that
and
cut, just misses the shot. Gomez getting the offensive rebound off the side of the backboard.
Norris now with the ball for Australia. Nice pass, and one!
Really nice find there by Norris. Wow, that was really a good pass.
So Tom O'Neill-Thorne to the line now to complete this, potentially complete a three-point play.
And that foul is going to be on number 4, Esteche. That's going to be his first personal foul and Argentina's first team foul.
Lane violation. Right again.
Second free throw is good. Argentina inbound at the baseline.
Hang on, I thought he got the and one.
No, they didn't count the basket. 2 shots.
Oh.
Australia doing a really good job keeping Argentina pressured outside the three-point line. Nice center shot there. Great arc and nothing but net. Australia has a really, really great fan support here too. If you look out into the stands, you see a ton of green, yellow, and white. Many, many, many Australian fans traveling here to the World Championships. A huge presence.
Yeah.
I expect more to come as the tournament continues.
And then what's also good is the women were playing in the previous game, and a lot of the supporters that were here for the women's game have stayed for the men's.
And they came off as the victors of that game. They played against Brazil earlier today.
Yeah.
They were down by 9 at halftime and ended up winning the game by 10.
Yeah.
That was also a very good, fast-paced game.
Argentina foul number 12, Christian Gomez.
That foul is going to be on number 12, Gomez. That's his first personal foul, team second foul. And this is going to be a timeout for Argentina.
Timeout, Argentina.
You can see that the Spain men's team is here as well, scouting out, I think, Australia. They're sitting on the sideline. I don't know exactly when they'll be playing them, but I bet you that'll be also a very, very good game, because I think the Zarzuela twins playing with Bill Latham in Madrid, and then going to be playing against him now with their respective national teams. I think it's always kind of fun to be able to play against one of your normal, like, seasoned teammates.
Yes, definitely, because you know each other so well.
5 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 11-4 for Australia. 2 team fouls for each team. Australian starting 5 back on the court. No substitutions yet. Very different from the Australian women's team. We saw them use their bench a lot. Every player got in and got quite a bit of playing time throughout that game.
And as you see, in the Australian starting 5 is Yannick Blair, former University of Alabama alumni, arguably one of the best Class 1 players in the world.
Something that's kind of cool about the Australian League is that it's at a different time than the rest of the world, basically. So they play their league when the other leagues are usually over. So it's not a big deal for them, really, or it's not uncommon for them to play in another country and then back at their home country in Australia for their league. So many of these players have played in the U.S. in the collegiate divisions or overseas, whether it be Germany or Spain or it's Italy.
Bill Latham just completed hit 2 free throws there for Australia.
Verdun in the paint has to put the shot up, and he's able to get the finger roll, heavily contested there by Kim Robbins, Latham, and Sean Norris. Very difficult shot there. Verdun is kind of the veteran of the Argentinian team. He's been around for a while, and he's just a phenomenal player as well. Very, very smart and a great offensive threat.
Yeah, Latham from Cambodia Court.
Australian setting up a high tee cup there. Esteche being able to get that cut in between Norris and Blair, though. Latham recovering into Gomez. Esteche trying to go for that pick and roll. Robbins there for the third man triple switch.
And bang!
Able to get that three-point shot from the middle there.
Nice three-pointer from Venezuela.
That three-pointer was by Villafana. Nice baseline shot there by O'Neal Thorne.
Esteche now with the ball for Argentina. To Verdun.
That's going to be a foul on Bill Latham. Verdun drawing the foul. It's going to be an inbound from the sideline for Argentina. Australia having substitutions at the table now. Number 13, Luca Popel. Number 12, Matthew McShane. And number 14, Brett Stivner's coming in for Bill Latham, Yannick Blair, and Kim Robbins. Nice baseline shot there by Verdun.
And down for Verdun.
Australia now with Norris with the ball. Nice ball movement by Australia. Back to Norris.
Oh, really great ball movement. 8 seconds left on the shot clock.
Gets his own rebound. Stepners. Foul called.
I think a little bit of miscommunication on the Argentina defense there. No one boxed him out. He was able to get, a wide open shot, his own rebound, another wide open shot. Australia's height is, they have a lot of height, so Argentina's going to have to do a better job keeping them out, or else they're going to just keep giving up offensive rebounds.
Yeah, a lot of boxing out is needed. Stebner's now for his second free throw. Makes them both.
3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The score is 19-10. Both teams having 3 team fouls.
Nice.
Argentina being able to run that pick and roll there with Verdun and Perez. Sean Norris coming a little late on that help. Seven seconds left on the shot clock. Going for the finger roll. He's going to flip over out of bounds. Since he was not in the way of the play, Verdun with the finger roll. Nice. In wheelchair basketball, for those that are tuning in and maybe not used to the sport quite yet, when a player falls over, if they're unable to get up on their own, if they are not in the way of the play, then the play will not be called dead. If they are in the way of the ball or the play, then the play will be stopped. They can be picked up, and then the play will continue with an inbound of the team that was on offense.
Norris to O'Neill Thorne. Just too much power on that ball there. Esteche with the ball for Argentina.
Australia doing a great job of keeping the Argentinians above the three-point line. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Here we see that the player fell down and he was in the way of the play, so the play was stopped. Australian coaches were wanting a charge. The player was backing up and, flipped himself over, basically, over the defender. Five seconds left on the shot clock. Argentina spread really wide. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be Argentina ball.
Argentina basketball.
Nice pass there. Great find there by Villafana. Substitution for the Argentinian team. They're going to be bringing in number 11, Colpa, for number 12, Gomez.
Number 11, Daniel Colpa.
Australian ball, 1 minute and 50 seconds left in the first quarter. 19-16 for Australia.
O'Neill Thorne, just that shot was short there.
Seems like his shot's a little flat right now. I think he needs to get a little more arc behind it. Going off the front of the rim. Great pressure there by the Australian defense, causing an 8-second violation.
That's a good.
Stepners to
Great
Norris.
finish there by Sean Norris. Wow.
Lovely finish, Sean Norris.
From Audio Court.
That's going to be a foul on number 7, Sean Norris. Great cut there by Perez. Norris fouling, I think, probably to stop the open layup that would have happened. Very smart foul, I think, on his part.
That's his first.
Purdue finding Copa with the finish, going to be sent to the free throw line. That foul is going to be on number 13, Luke Popel. That is going to be his first personal foul, but the team's 5th foul.
That's second foul, number 13, Luke Popel. That's his first.
Offensive rebound there by Perez. Quick outlet pass there to Copa. That's going to be a foul called on the Australian team. No, sorry, just player down. No foul called.
Purdue. Nice baseline shot. Norris now with the ball for Australia. Inside to O'Neill Thorne, misses.
O'Neill Thorne able to get a hand on that and tip the offensive rebound to back to Norris, and Norris getting the layup from the left side. 10 seconds left on the game clock. Norris getting the steal.
Nice steal by Norris.
4 seconds, 3, 2. Australia not being able to get a shot off, turning the ball over to Argentina, and that is the end of the first quarter. Australia leading Argentina 23-20.
Close game here at the World Championship.
All right, we are back with the second quarter. The Australian team has taken the court, and you are now seeing number 4, Samuel White, number 15, Michael O'Prince, number 9, Christian Knowles, number 10, Yannick Blair, as well as number 14, Brett Stivners.
Alternating position, Australia has the ball.
Knowles and O'Prince and Blair have all played for the University of Alabama, and Sam White was actually at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, where he was actually a very successful Class 1 there. I remember watching him kind of develop there. For the Argentinian team, they have the same 5 on the court as they ended the first quarter with, and we have some stats here for you. Currently for the Australian men's team, as a team, they're shooting 53%. You have Tom O'Neill Thorne, 3 of 6. You have Kim Robbins, 2 of 2, Sean Norris, 2 of 3, and Latham, 1 of 2. And for the Argentinian men's team, they played only 5 players in the first quarter. No, 6 players, but 1 did not shoot. And they have Villafana, 1 of 1, Copa, 1 of 1, Gomez, 0 of 2, Perez, 2 of 4, and Berdun, 5 of 6. Together as a team, they're shooting 60%.
First shot missed by Perez.
And that was a foul on number 14, Brett Steibners.
Gets his own rebound. Out to Estache. That 3-point threat. Back to Berdun. Berdun lines it up and doesn't get it to drop on the buzzer. Tristan Knowles now with the ball for Australia.
Argentina foul number 4. Number 13, we got for Bergen. That's his second.
Australia getting some great ball swing here. Something they've been proving to do very, very well. Great shot there from the middle by Blair.
Yeah, nice shot by Blair. Once again, just to reiterate what I was saying earlier, Blair is one of the best Class 1s in the world.
I think he is definitely ranked up there. An interesting choice there by Knowles. They were Argentina ran that pick and roll with Berdun and Perez, and Knowles decided to stick with Perez and just slightly pressure Berdun, try to get in his head, but overall committed to staying with Perez. Berdun missed the shot, was fouled and going to get 2 free throw shots, but a little bit of an interesting choice since Berdun is kind of the veteran and I would say almost the leading offender on Argentina. First free throw is good.
And so is the second.
It's going to be Australian inbound from the baseline.
Knowles again with the ball. Decides to take the shot by himself and does. He drains it.
Nice baseline shot there.
Estache with the ball.
Sam White jumping out on Estache and getting picked out there by
nice pass inside block.
Nice block by O'Prince. Sam White being able to grab that rebound or block steal.
Knowles for 3.
O'Prince is going to get fouled under the basket and sent to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Argentina foul number 13, Edwin Perez. That's his second. One more shot for Michael Prince.
Second free throw is good. Argentina inbound on the baseline. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 30-22 for Australia. Both teams having 2 team fouls. Australia is still doing a great job keeping Argentina at that 3-point line, but allowing that cut right there by number 13, Perez.
Berdun once again from the baseline. So consistent from that angle. Knowles now with the ball. Nice pass to O'Neill Thorne. Sorry, to Stebners. Back to Knowles.
Argentina basketball.
Argentina inbound now. Esteche for three. Bang!
Nice shot.
Again, Esteche just so consistent from the three-point line. Knowles now misses.
A little bit of a battle for the ball there. Blair getting the rebound, kicks it out to O'Prince. O'Prince wanting the foul, but no foul called.
Esteche again with the ball. Oh, stole by Knowles.
Getting the steal.
Stebners.
Finding O'Prince.
Oh.
He's going to get the foul on that one.
And the foul, 2 shots to come to O'Prince.
Argentina foul number 14, the foul for Wbwc. That's his first. And no shot for Michael O'Prince.
Second shot's good for O'Prince.
Esteche, nice pass to Bergoon.
Nice switching there by Australia. They had Stibners come in and replace Blair because
Esteche again for three.
Just off the front of the rim. Copa getting the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Villafana.
And Esteche again.
Oh, fakes for the three.
Fakes for three. And
Knowles getting the defensive rebound.
Knowles tries to drive.
Copa with the trail and gets a hand on the ball. Ball doesn't go out of bounds, kind of bounces around for a little bit, and Villafana comes up with it. Copa dribbling up the court. Trying to find an outlet. Finds Villafana in the middle. Esteche driving baseline for Perez. Nice pick and roll there.
Perez, nice inside game.
Carlos Esteche.
Knowles, nice pass inside to.
That's going to be a foul on Argentina. That is going to be a foul on number 11, Copa. That is his first personal foul, team's 4th foul. 4 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the second quarter. 31-29 for Australia. Very, very, very close game this entire time. It's always been about, 2 to 3 points.
And Argentina need to be careful now for the rest of this quarter. They're on 4 fouls. If they foul once more, every foul that they then give to Australia during this quarter will send Australia to the line.
Australia is sending some substitutions to the table right now to check in. We're about to see number 6, Elliott, and number 12, McShane, come into the game for the first time. Argentina trying to run that pick and roll. Sam White being able to get a hand on that ball. Knowles getting the steal, trying to get the ball up the court. Argentina applying some pressure.
Yeah, good pressure from
Argentina. Going for that trail again.
Stebners launches it. Doesn't go.
O'Prince getting the offensive rebound again. going to be sent to the line again for 2 shots.
Argentina foul number 8. Gustavo Villafane.
So McShane and we just saw Sam White and Stibner's come off the court.
Esteche now to Badoon. Badoon back to Esteche. Looks for the 3. Passes back to Badoon. Badoon trying to get free of Knowles. That baseline shot again. Doesn't go. O'Para now to Knowles. Back to Knowles. Knowles now to McShane. Back to Knowles. Last second shot and it goes. The shot clock nearly expired and the shot went in.
This is going to be a timeout for Argentina. I think the coach is a little bit unhappy with how the defense is kind of boxing out, and yeah, maybe how they, their communication might be lacking a little bit. What do you think's going on? Why is the Australian so easy to get into the paint?
I just think that Argentina are slacking a little bit on defense. I think that they're perhaps feeling the pressure. The Australians can be very intimidating because obviously they've got a good bit amount of height. But what do you think?
Yeah, I think the Argentinians are just getting a little caught, like they're watching the ball a little too much.
Yeah.
And then also just I think the communication. I think the Australians are being able to hit some gaps between the Argentinian players, and they're just not communicating and closing those gaps fast enough. They're not bringing help quick enough whenever they do get beat. The biggest thing is that obviously like every player will get beat at some point in time. The biggest thing is that when you call for help, like it needs to be early so they can be able to get there. And I think that's kind of been what's been causing some problems and letting Australia get those offensive rebounds, but also causing those fouls for Argentina. We saw them just get a couple of fouls back to back to back, all on O'Prince here, and it's just because he's getting into the paint and they're too late to get there, and they have bad chair positioning or end up getting a foul on the arm or something like that as well. Knowles at the line. Basket is good. Nice 3-point play there.
Esteche now with the ball. Nice pass to Badoon. Badoon looks again for the nice pass to Perez, who shoots over Blair.
From Delta Garden. Foul number 15.
That was going to be a personal foul on number 15, O'Prince, and that was his first personal foul, team's 3rd foul.
Badoon again with the ball.
Knowles doing a great job coming in,
nice pass
stopping
inside
that roll, but they were able to find Perez on the opposite side.
Again, Perez has been such an inside threat in this game. Knowles now with the ball.
player down and in the way of the play, so they had to stop the play. It's going to be inbound from the sideline for Australia.
Blair back to Knowles. Knowles looks for the three. Pass inside to McShane, who misses.
Copa setting that pick. Argentina being able to attack 5-on-4. Not able to capitalize on it. Player down in the way. Looks like Stephen Elliott is having a bit of wheel trouble. They're going to be searching for his spare wheel. Australia ball at the sideline. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in the second quarter. 36-33 for Australia. Australia having 3 team fouls, Argentina having 5. So if Argentina fouls again, they will be sending Australia directly to the free throw line. Esteche applying great pressure.
Pass to O'Prince. Misses the shot, gets the rebound, and blocked by Argentina.
Elliott coming away with the ball. Argentina playing some great pressure defense. Not being able to box out O'Prince though.
Gets the shot from inside. Australia really utilising the height they have in their squad.
Minute 30 left in the second quarter.
Barduno, once again, from the baseline.
Beautiful arc on that shot.
Knocks it down. Knowles now with the ball. Drives. Pass to Prince. McShane.
Nice baseline finish there by Knowles. Under a minute to go in the second quarter. 40-35 for Australia. Being able to, or beginning to be able to pull away a little bit. Up by 5. Been a close game this entire time. Just off short. The front.
Knowles now. Knowles pass to Elliott. Back to Knowles.
Nice ball movement here by the Australian team.
4.
Perez getting the rebound. Outlet to Copa. Berdun making his way down the court. That's going to be a foul on Blair. That is going to be his first personal foul, team's 4th foul.
Australia fouls number 10. Danny Blair, that's his first.
16 seconds left on the game clock. Referee's giving Berdun a little bit of time to set his straps. Ten seconds left.
Berdun now.
Berdun searching for a shot.
Once again, that baseline shot.
Off the side of the backboard. And that is going to be the end of the first half. Yeah. It is 40-35 for Australia. Yeah, great speed and aggression so far. A lot of chair contact. What do you think?
Yeah, very fast-paced game, very close game. Exactly what you want to see from the World Championships.
Any surprises for you so far?
No, I mean, I knew the caliber of players that were going into this game, and they're all playing to a very high standard. Berdun and Esteche are really leading the charge for Argentina, as well as the big powerhouses for Australia. Tristan Knowles and Sean Norris and all those sort of players.
I'm a little surprised to not be seeing Norris and Latham on the court so much right now, but also I think the lineup that they have on the court right now, the 2 1-pointers, is performing really, really well. So obviously continue to do something that's working. Why stop what's working? Yeah, but I think I'm surprised I haven't seen a substitution maybe for O'Prince for Latham, but also I think O'Prince is doing a good job. He's drawing a lot of fouls. He's also getting a lot of offensive rebounds. And yeah, just his presence, his height on the court has been very important for the Australian national team. I think in the second half, though, we might be seeing Latham also a bit more.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so I've been Dylan Cummings alongside Vanessa Erskine. We will be back with you in just under 15 minutes for the second half of this game.
After that, I
And we are back on. Here we are starting the third quarter of the Australian versus Argentina men's game at the 2018 Wheelchair Basketball World Championships. A little bit of stats coming in for you. The Australian men's team is currently shooting 48%. You have Michael O'Prince, who's been a big factor of this game. Sorry, the stats are not entirely correct. Tristan Knowles is also currently shooting 50%. They have Kim Robbins and Blair also at 100%. Adolfo Berdun is kind of carrying the Argentinian team a bit here on the offensive side. He's currently 7 of 10, and Perez is 4 of 6. They're shooting 57% as a team. Turnover-wise, they're pretty equal, but we see quite a bit. So we have 15 turnovers on the Australian men's team and 16 on the Argentinian. I think a lot of that has been, they've counted when the ball's kind of been loose and bouncing around a bit, and it's been like one quick possession and then another bounce and then another possession of the other team. And there's been a couple of like fumbling possessions on offensive rebounds and things. Going into the second half, we currently have the same 5 that we saw on the court in the beginning of the game for both teams, same starting 5.
And Tom O'Neill's phone shot there just blocked by the Argentina defense. It'll be Australia end-line ball. O'Neill Thorne again, quick release.
O'Neill Thorne's also been a pretty important part for the Australian men's team right now. He's currently been shooting 57%.
Yeah. Arguably one of the best three-point players in the world right now.
I think there's a lot of good three-point players right now. I think he's very young and still very developmental. I also think if you want to look at more experience, you have Steve Serio, Matt Scott as 3-5s. You have Phil Pratt from GB as a three-point player, I think, as well. I think he's still also a bit young. He has a little bit more developing to do. I don't think he has reached his full potential yet, but he's definitely one to be on the lookout for. Speaking of USA and GB, they're actually going to be taking the court against each other in the game that's being considered the final before the final Sunday in Venue 1. It's going to be the evening game that day.
Looking forward to that one very much.
Yeah, if you tune into the English channel, I'll actually be commentating that with former GB player Joe Bestwick. He was on the national team in 2008 for their bronze medal finish in Beijing. And actually, he's currently my teammate now in Germany. That is going to be a foul on Argentina. Number 9, Valenzuela. That is going to be his first personal foul.
Norris now with the ball for Australia.
Loses the ball to Esteche.
Stole by Esteche.
That's going to be a foul on Norris. Australian coach a little unhappy with the call of that. Says that Norris was just applying pressure, didn't actually foul. Australia with a full court press right now. Bill Latham almost getting the ball there, but Berdun being able to reel it in. 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
And fouled.
That's going to be a foul on the Australian team. Number 8, Kim Robbins. It's going to send Perez to the line.
Number 9. Number 8. Kim Robbins.
As we talked about earlier with Latham being on the same team as the Zarzuela twins, and now they're going to be competing against each other with their respective countries. On the Argentinian team, you have Esteche and Berdun that are actually also on the same club team. And I think that really helps bring them chemistry. They're together year-round, training year-round with their national teams, with their club teams. And that's something that's kind of cool once you get to this level, is that you have so many players that compete internationally in different countries for different clubs. And then they go and play for their own respective national teams. And so they either are teammates full year, or they end up competing against each other. And it's kind of a cool situation.
Yeah, definitely.
Gomez getting the ball up. That's going to be a charge call on Argentina.
Player control, red foul.
That's going to be called on number 9, Valenzuela, and that's going to be his second personal foul already. He just came in for the first time into this game in the third quarter, so he's gotten 2 personal fouls in the past 2 minutes and 13 seconds.
Yeah, I think he needs to be careful with how many fouls he gets. So O'Neill Thorne now with the ball. Back to Norris. Norris for 3. Just short.
Fast
break by Bardoon. Can't
Not
get
being
it.
able to chase down the ball.
Yeah, that's the ball.
7 minutes and 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Score is 42-38 for Australia. Both teams having 2 team fouls. No players in foul troubles. Latham getting into the paint, collapsing down the Argentinian defense there, and Norris deciding to take that nice rolling bank shot from the left side.
Yeah, nice.
It must be pretty comforting to know you've got a big guy like Latham in there to get your rebound if you miss.
Yeah.
We're seeing the full court pressure by Australia still.
Bardoon
Esteche and
with the
Bardoon
ball.
in the front court being able to run that 2-man game.
Esteche, nice layup. Norris now with the ball for Australia.
Kim Robbins keeping out Perez. Australia's being able to attack 5-on-4.
Latham and 1.
Nice finish there by Latham, very strong. A bit of a little unnecessary foul there for Perez. That's going to be his 3rd personal foul, I believe, as well.
Again, Argentina need to be careful with the amount of fouls.
Yeah, 3rd personal foul for Perez, sending it into 3 team fouls now.
That's his 3rd.
Gomez getting the rebound, finding the outlet to Esteche. Esteche looking for an outlet, finds Gomez, being contested by Norris. Norris getting a hand on the ball, tipping it to Latham for the steal. That's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul called, and that's going to be on number 9, Valenzuela. That's going to be his 3rd personal foul already.
So now the team is on 14 fouls for this quarter, and they still have 6.5 minutes to go.
Argentina having substitutions. They're bringing in Ruggieri for Perez. A bit of a good idea. Perez is in 3 foul, or has 3 personal fouls, and he's been a pretty important part for this Argentina team right now. So I think to give him a rest, get him off the ref's mind a bit, save his fouls a bit, save him up for the 4th quarter. It's been a close game. They're going to need him.
O'Neill drains the 1st and drains the 2nd.
And it's going to be Australia ball. So in 3 minutes and 30 seconds, Valenzuela has picked up 3 personal fouls. Nice, almost seal there by Blair. Gomez stopping the baseline.
Nice
Latham looking for the mismatch.
And knocked away by Esteche. Out of the hands of O'Neill Thorne.
It's going to be Australia ball, sideline.
And Norris now with the ball. Looks for 3
and it's good.
Drains it.
That's going to bring the score to 51-40 with 6 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Australia with 2 team fouls, Argentina with 4. Argentina doing a pretty good job of getting the ball over half before the 8-second violation, even with this Australian full court press.
Yeah, I think that goes to show the speed of both teams, how good it is. And
Latham getting a hand on that ball, no foul
Latham
call.
now on the fast break and misses.
Just off the corner.
A very rare miss from Latham. And a foul has been called, and it will be Australia ball.
That foul's going to be on number 12, Gomez. It's going to send Sean Norris to the line. Yeah, Latham buried himself just a little bit too much on that layup.
And are Argentina on 5 fouls?
Yeah, that is going to send Argentina to 5 team fouls. So now from every foul after this, it will send Australia directly to the free throw line for shots. This is going to be a timeout for Argentina. Good idea by the coach. I think they're kind of out of their game, out of their rhythm. It's a good idea to call a timeout and get everyone back on the same page.
Yeah. And these next 5.5 minutes could be very crucial for Australia, as obviously, as you said before, if Argentina commit one more foul, for every foul they commit, Australia will go to the line. So Australia will hopefully look to send their best free throw shooters to the line to convert as many points as possible.
Yeah, and at the end of the first half, the game was 40-35 for Australia, and now Australia has picked it up, now 51-40. So up by 5 to now up by 11.
Australia really finding their stride here in the third quarter. Norris now to the line for 2 shots.
Berdoon getting some words in this timeout, I think trying to pick his teammates up, get their heads back in the game. First shot's not good.
One more shot for Sean Burris.
Second shot's in. Inbound for Argentina baseline. Australia keeping with the full court press. Gomez being able to find Eseche across half court.
Eseche with the ball now.
Berdoon trying to take O'Neal Thorne one-on-one there, but coming back.
Argentina feeling the pressure from Australia with the press.
8 seconds left on the shot clock. Gomez driving baseline.
And Gomez knocked away by Norris.
It's going to leave 3.8 seconds on the shot clock for Argentina. It's going to have to be a pretty quick shot here. Gomez taking the elbow shot.
And rebound by the big man Latham. Just an absolute huge machine. And O'Neal Thorne drains it.
Nice shot.
From nice outside range by O'Neal Thorne.
They're going to call that a foul on number 11, O'Neal Thorne.
Wait, so
no, maybe not. They're going to have a little conversation. Yes, that's going to be a foul. Number 11, O'Neal Thorne. That is going to be his first personal foul, team's third. Score is 54-40 for Australia with 4 minutes and 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Australia doing a great job recovering, not allowing Argentina to really get any good picking angles. That's going to be a foul on number 5, Bill Latham. That's going to be his third personal foul, team's fourth. Australia bringing in Tristan Knowles to the table now. Good read by the Australian coach. Knowles has also been playing really, really well, so I think save Latham's fouls for the end of the game if he's needed. Australia is leading by 14 right now, so it's a little bit of a comfortable gap, but still 14.5 minutes left to go in the game.
Berdoon now with the ball.
3 seconds left on the shot clock.
Nice pass, and doesn't go.
Eseche trying to get the offensive rebound, but Gomez comes away with it. It's going to be another foul on the Australian team.
Gomez now showing his frustrations.
That foul is going to be on number 8, Kim Robbins. And that's going to put both players, or both teams into team fouls. Substitutions for the Australian team, bringing in number 12 and 13, McShane and Popel, for Robbins and Blair. First free throw is good. Second free throw is good. Australia keeping Gomez out. They're going to be able to attack with a 5-on-4 advantage right now. Norris driving and losing a bit of control over his chair, falling over. Play is going to be called dead. Going to be an inbound baseline for Australia. He was able to find a quick outlet pass though, so he didn't lose the ball. Nice pick there by O'Neal Thorne. Jerry with the rebounds. O'Neal Thorne applying pressure. Difficult pass, but finds Bardoon. Bardoon trying to find the getting it over half court. He's trying to say that they had the time, but there was no player over half court, so it's going to be an 8-second violation. Australia ball.
O'Neal Thorne now with a pass. Back to O'Neal Thorne. To Knowles. Back to O'Neal Thorne. Great ball movement by Australia, and Norris doesn't go.
Able to get the offensive rebound and a nice little reverse layup there by Popel. That's going to bring the score to 56-42 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Both teams in foul trouble.
Australia basketball.
Nice fake there by Knowles. Finds Norris, finds O'Neal Thorne. Just comes out. Bardoon trying to lead his other 4 teammates into some sort of offensive set.
Esteche and one!
Nice shot there by Esteche. No, that was Ruggieri, not Esteche. That was a nice finish there by Ruggieri, and it's going to send him to the line.
And he converts to the 3-point play.
Australia is going to hold him back to try and have that 5-on-4 advantage right now. Ruggieri does have really good speed though. Tries to recover, unable to, but Australia also unable to get that steal off that left side. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. 5. Nice 45-degree shot there by Popel. Australia doing a really good job of keeping a flat line. So when you see them they press, they have a lot of communications. It's important to try and stay flat with your teammates to prevent picking angles. Norris looks a little confused about that call. Had pretty good chair position, so I would say it was a questionable one, but the ref calls it a foul on Norris. That's going to be his 3rd personal foul. It's going to send Argentina to the line. Australia bringing subs into the table. You're going to be seeing number 14 Brett Stivner's coming in, as well as number 15 Michael O'Prince. Second free throw is good. You're also going to be seeing Sam White and number 10, Yannick Blair, coming in the court. Leaving the court is number 12, McShane, number 11, O'Neill Thorne, number 13, Popel, and number 7, Norris. With 2 minutes and 27 seconds left in the game, the score is 58-47 for Australia. Noel's not really sure what he wanted to do right there, almost kind of pass faked himself. White just missing the pick. Blair goes for the free throw shot.
And unfortunately
doesn't fall in, but it was the end of the shot clock, so not a bad take. That's going to be a foul on Australia, sending Gomez to the line.
Australia foul, 10, and declare that's his second.
The score is Australia 58, Argentina 47.
And that foul was on Yannick Blair, number 10. Free throw is good.
One more shot for Christian Gomez.
Second free throw is good. It's going to be an inbound for Australia. The coach nicely reminding his team not to foul as it is sending Argentina to the line. And that is going to be an offensive foul there on number 10, Yannick Blair, his third personal foul. And it's going to send Argentina to the line.
Second foul, number 10.
No, it will not. It'll be an inline, sideline inbound. Sorry.
Okay.
12 seconds left on the shot clock, trying to get that pick and
Pass to
roll.
Esteche for three, and it's just short. Stebner's now with the ball for Australia. Nice pass to Knowles.
Nice finish there by Knowles.
Easy layup there, not inside shot from Knowles.
With 1 minute, 15 seconds left in the first quarter, 60-49 for Australia.
Badoon, it just rolls in and out of the basket. And then Knowles now.
That's going to be an offensive foul there called on Michael O'Prince. Australian coach not happy about that foul.
High control foul, number 15, Michael O'Prince.
That is going to be O'Prince's second personal foul. Ten seconds left on the shot clock.
And the foul is called.
Esteche with a good drive there. Looking for the reverse, but yeah, draws the foul.
Esteche will now go to the line for two. 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And drains the first. And he drains the second. Especially one of the most consistent shooters I've ever seen in the game. Knowles now for three. Doesn't go.
Ruggieri going for the fast break.
To Ruggieri and gets it.
Nice finish. Knowles trying to come in for the block and ends up flying off the court.
It's now a 7-point game.
20 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
To Blair. To Knowles. Knowles to O'Para. To Blair. Oh,
this is 3, 2. Nice steal. Gets the shot off.
Knowles for 3.
And it's not
the buzzer,
good.
and it doesn't go.
That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Score is 60-53 for Australia. Australia, yeah, they ended up having about a 13, 14-point lead now, and Argentina started bringing it back. It's now a 7-point game going into the fourth quarter. 10 minutes left. Anyone's game still. Argentina can definitely still be bringing it back.
I mean, Australia really brought it back in the second quarter. Sorry, in the third quarter. But now towards the end of the third quarter, Australia sent Argentina to the line. It allowed them to bring it back within a reasonable margin. So it's really anyone's game going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, definitely. Something that both teams kind of have to keep an eye out for is that the refs are calling a lot of fouls right now, and that both teams do kind of have players in a little bit of foul trouble. Going into the fourth quarter with 3 fouls isn't detrimental. You can play with 3 fouls, no problem. But Bill Latham, Yannick Blair, and Michael Prince for Australia all have 3 personal fouls, as well as Nicolas Valenzuela and Perez for Argentina. Both have 3 personal fouls as well. So they're going to have to keep that in mind just to make sure that, you know, they don't draw early fouls and then end up with 4 fouls, or if it's a critical player, end up, yeah, fouling out before the game is over, especially since it's going to be clinch time.
Once again, this is exactly the type of basketball we want at the World Championships. World-class games going on in every venue, on both the men's and women's side. A really phenomenal experience.
And after this game, we are going to be having the Chinese women taking on the French women here in venue 2.
And then in venue 1 at 2 o'clock, the GB women will take on Canada. So as soon as this game is over, I have to rush over to venue 1.
And just a bit of stats here. Australia's men's team is currently shooting at 46% from the field, and Argentinian men's team is currently shooting at 52%. However, the Australian team has had 12 more possessions than the Argentinian team. Start of the fourth quarter.
Nice shot.
Good opening shot there by Popel. Ruggieri finding the outlet. Norris being able to tip the ball. Goes out of bounds, so it's going to remain Argentina ball. Verdun arguing a little bit with the ref, trying to tell him about how one of the players is tending to foul and to watch out for it. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Ruggieri trying to get off of the chair contact, brings the shot clock down to 5, finds Gomez in the elbow, gets the shot off. Very contested there by O'Neal Thorne.
And then Norris now with the ball, brings up from Australia to a nice, unlucky by Norris there.
Nice defense there by Gomez, being able to block that. Eseche being able to go for that fast break. Latham being able to recover and stop it from happening. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Eseche finding Gomez there at the baseline. A little miscommunication between Gomez and Ruggieri. Gomez wanted to dump the ball down for that pick and roll. Ruggieri would have had the layup, but Ruggieri wasn't exactly expecting it. Gomez fights for the ball, and drops it down. Perfect for Verdun. O'Neal Thorne able to recover.
Nice inside. Doesn't go. The pressure is mounting here in the final quarter of this game. And O'Neill Thorne doesn't go.
Looking to draw the foul, but not called. O'Neill Thorne coming away with the steal. Players getting in a few words with each other, firing up a little bit. It's going to be Australian ball. Ref giving some words to Esteche, trying to calm him down a bit. O'Neill Thorne keeping him out.
Matthew McShane.
They're doing now with the ball for Argentina. It's for an outlet.
10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Nice overhead and fade away. Doesn't go. Norris with the ball for Australia.
Australia has a 5-on-3 right now. Ruggieri trying to draw the foul. Esteche trying to get the block.
Doesn't go.
Ball doesn't fall. Gomez with the rebound.
But good.
10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Berdoon with the
Esteche calling
fadeaway.
for the ball. Berdoon going for the fadeaway.
And, oh, it just doesn't go.
That's going to be a foul on Gomez.
Argentina foul. Number 12, Christian Gomez.
That is Gomez's third personal foul. Argentina bringing in substitutions to the table, as well as Australia calling a timeout. You're going to be seeing Copa coming in for Gomez, I believe. Time is 6 minutes and 46 seconds left in the game. 62-53 for Australia. It's a 9-point game in the fourth quarter with 6 minutes and 46 seconds left to play. Australia with no team fouls right now. Argentina with 2. Bit what we were expecting of this game, though, to keep it very fast-paced. Australia has been keeping pretty consistent, pretty composed, I would say, on their side. Argentina started really strong and kind of got away from their offensive sets that were working and went a little cold on the outside shots. Berdoon was hitting a couple of really important, critical outside shots for them earlier in this game. Seems that now they're just not working together as well as they were in the first half, and they're not being able to get as close to the basket. They're not being able to shoot as comfortably as they were. They need to kind of get back into the good picks that they were setting, and yeah, the overall cooperation of all 5 players. McShane with the inbound for Australia.
Norris to O'Neill Thorne. And
Pope with the long distance shot.
Lines up the 3 and drains it.
It is only going to count as a 2.
Oh. Long 2.
Very long 2.
My mistake.
13 seconds left on the shot clock. Esteche driving, kicks it out to Berdoon on the baseline.
Berdoon doesn't get it to drop.
Just off the back, and that's going to be a foul called on Copa. That is going to be his 4th personal foul. Team's 3rd.
That's his 3rd.
3rd personal foul, sorry. Substitutions for Argentina, bringing in number 8, Villafana, for number 9, Valenzuela.
Argentina substitution number 8.
McShane going for the reverse and just off the bottom of the rim. Nice trail there by Copa, good pressure. Eseche and Berdoon currently trying to run a two-man game there. Eseche going for the layup, makes it. Copa bringing the ball up the court. Swings it out to McShane, swings it to O'Neal Thorne.
O'Neal Thorne drains it.
Beautiful arc there from the 45.
It's now an 11-point game.
5 minutes and 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter, 66 to 55 for Australia. Ten seconds left on the shot clock. Eseche finding an outlet, finds your Gary, swings it out. Just off the front of the rim. It's going to remain Argentina ball. Shot clock will be reset to 14 seconds. Norris able to get a hand on that ball and knock it out. It's going to remain Argentina ball at the sideline. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Latham giving great pressure there on Berdoon, making it a very difficult pass. O'Neal getting the rebound, Norris on the ground, so they're going to call the play dead. Inbound baseline for Australia. Three-point attempt there by O'Neal Thorne just off the front of the rim. Eseche getting the rebound. Looking for an outlet. Finds Berdoon. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Australia keeping Argentina very far outside of the paint. It's going to be a very difficult shot. 2 seconds. Able to get the offensive rebound though, and still misses the layup.
Norris with the ball for Australia.
Driving down the right side, nice behind the back pass there to O'Neal Thorne.
By O'Neal Thorne.
He's going to be sent to the line for his additional free throw.
Argentina foul, so 8. Nicholas Valenzuela.
This is the additional shot. Copa getting the rebound, kicks it out to Berdoon, finds Eseche.
Three and a half minutes to go. Eseche for three!
Just off the front of the rim. O'Neal Thorne kicking it out to Norris. That's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul on Berdoon. That is going to be his second personal foul, team's 5th foul. But that's going to send Norris to the line. Berdoon a bit upset that was called unsportsmanlike. I think he intended for the foul, but obviously when you intend for the foul, it is always a question of whether they give it to you as an unsportsmanlike or not. First free throw is good. Second free throw is good. It's going to be Australia ball.
Score is now 70-55 in favor of Australia.
not able to finish, being sent to the line for 2 points. That foul's going to be on number 11, Copa, and that's going to be his 4th personal foul.
Just over 3 minutes to go in this game.
Argentina bringing substitutions to the table right now. You're going to be seeing number 6, Gabas, coming into the game for the first time. 3 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter, 71-55 for Australia. Argentina bringing in Ruggieri again, and number 6, Gabas. For Copa and Esteche. Nice outlet pass there by Ruggieri to Berdoon. O'Neal Thorne being able to grab that rebound, kick it out to Norris. Australia is going to be able to attack with the advantage right now. Argentina able to recover. Norris losing a bit of control but able to maintain it. Swings the ball out to Popel. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Argentinian ball. Australia bringing in some substitutions to the table. You're going to be seeing number 9, Knowles, number 14, Steibners, number 15, O'Prince, number 4, Sam White, and number 10, Blair coming back onto the court. You're going to be seeing Norris, McShane, Popel, and O'Neal Thorne coming off, as well as Latham. Full lineup change for the Australians.
2.5 minutes left to go.
72-55 for Australia. 10 seconds left on the shot clock for Argentina. Ruggieri drives baseline. Little too strong, goes over the basket. Ten seconds left on the shot clock. Nice pick by Sam White. 5 seconds, getting in some more swings. Dump down to the class 1. Nice block there by Berdoon. It's going to be Australian ball with 1.9 seconds left on the shot clock. Timeout for Argentina.
Just under 2 minutes to go.
Score is 72-55 for Australia. Australia currently has no team fouls. Argentina currently has 5. So if Argentina begins to foul, they will be sending Australia directly to the free throw line for free throws. That can be a really, really good tactic in an end-of-game situation if it was a bit closer at this time, I would say. Because then, obviously, you can try to target the weaker free throw shooter, send them to the line, get the rebounds. Also, if they do make the shots, then you get the ball and as an inbound, and it allows you to have more time on the clock. It allows Australia not to kill time off the clock with their offense.
As we resume play here, 1.9 seconds left on the shot clock. Argentina inbound.
Good choice, they'll get it into O'Prince. Heavily defended by Argentina's 2 biggest players, though. Difficult shot, doesn't go in. Minute 35 left. 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
And Berdoon with the fadeaway. Doesn't go.
That was actually Gabas from the baseline.
Oh, sorry. Gabas.
That's a bit difficult, though, in his position. He didn't come in until the last, 4 minutes of this game, so he's been sitting on the bench for 36 minutes is a little difficult to, not only maintain, physically keeping your muscles warm, but also mentally staying focused on the game. Villafana looking for an outlet, swings it out to Gabas. 10 seconds left on the shot clock, drives baseline. Doesn't get the pick and roll, Knowles comes for the help. Nice job by the Australian defense. Berdoon opting for the baseline shot, doesn't go in. Ruggieri able to get the offensive rebound, swings it out to Villafana. Knowles able to tip it out of bounds. Argentina ball sideline.
35 seconds left to go.
35 seconds left on the game clock, 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Score is 72-55 still. 5 seconds left. Opting for the three-pointer.
Doesn't go.
Prince swinging the ball out. 10 seconds left on the game clock. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Dips it down to Blair. Makes the finish. Argentina has 5 seconds left for their last offensive possession. Sam White with the ball. Bad pass off that inbound. Blair's going to kill the clock. Australia comes away the winners, 74-55 for Australia. Very close game this entire time until the fourth quarter when Australia was able to finally pull away. I think they're a team that you should definitely keep an eye out for as this competition advances and continues on. If you stay tuned to Venue 2, you will be watching the China women take on the French women here in about 30 minutes. Dylan, final thoughts?
Yeah, very, very good game. Close throughout, other than the fourth quarter. Obviously, Australia are a force to be reckoned with, but I don't think anyone can tell Argentina.
I agree. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the 2018 Wheelchair Basketball World Championships, and we hope you catch some more games.
We will see you later on.